Welcome back to Car Craze, where every day we are driving into the future. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting revivals in modern automotive history, the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado. This isn't just a name resurrected from the past, it's a statement, a bold declaration that Cadillac isn't done making waves in the luxury car world. Whether you're a long-time Eldorado enthusiast or just curious about what the future of American luxury looks like, this one's for you. So let's get into it. The Cadillac Eldorado has always held a special place in automotive culture. First introduced in 1953, it was the epitome of post-war American luxury, a massive, powerful, and dripping in chrome. Through the decades, the Eldorado evolved, becoming sleeker, sportier, more advanced. But it also faded from the limelight, eventually discontinued in 2002. For over 2 decades, the name sat dormant until now. The 2026 Cadillac Eldorado marks a dramatic return. This time, it's not just a luxury cruiser. It's a high-performance, all-electric grand tourer designed to take on the Teslas, Lucids, and even European titans like Mercedes and Porsche. It rides on GM's latest Ultium F platform, which underpins vehicles like the Lyriq and Celestiq. But the Eldorado brings its own flavor, a bolder, more flamboyant, unmistakably Cadillac. Let's talk design. This car turns heads. Cadillac clearly wanted the new Eldorado to honor its heritage while embracing the future. The long, sweeping profile, low-slung roofline, and dramatic proportions scream elegance. It's nearly 17 feet long, with a wide, commanding stance that gives it serious presence on the road. Up front, there's a striking reinterpretation of the Cadillac grille, closed off for aerodynamics, of course framed by thin vertical LED light signatures that cascade like a waterfall. The hood is sculpted and muscular, hinting at the power underneath. From the side, you'll notice flush door handles, aerodynamic lines, and massive 23-inch wheels that fill out the wheel wells with authority. The rear is equally dramatic, with a fastback-like slope, a full-width light bar, and Cadillac's crest illuminated in the center. It's futuristic, no doubt, but it still manages to echo the boldness of the classic Eldorados from the A60s and A70s. This isn't retro, it's a reimagination. Now let's open the door so electronically, of course, and step inside. The cabin of the 2026 Eldorado is where Cadillac goes all out. They're not just trying to compete with European luxury, they're trying to redefine it. As you step in, you're greeted by a wraparound OLED display that stretches nearly 50 inches across the dash. It's bright, crisp, and seamlessly integrates the digital instrument cluster, infotainment center, and passenger display. Everything is touchscreen, gesture-controlled, or voice-activated, with haptic feedback in the most subtle and satisfying way. Materials are next level. We're talking hand-stitched leather, open-pore wood, recycled metals, and customizable ambient lighting. The front seats are more like executive lounge chairs, are heated, cooled, massaging, and fully adjustable in 30 different ways. Rear passengers don't get left out either. There's ample legroom, dual infotainment displays, wireless charging pads, and even a built-in minibar in the platinum trim. Cadillac's AKG40 speaker sound system takes center stage when it comes to audio. It's like sitting in a private concert hall, with speakers embedded in the headrests, door panels, and even the ceiling. Noise cancellation tech ensures that the outside world stays outside, leaving you with pure, uninterrupted immersion. But the Eldorado isn't just about luxury, it's about performance. Power comes from a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup as standard, with the option of a tri-motor performance model under the V-Series Blackwing badge. The base configuration delivers a healthy 580 horsepower and 640 pounds-to-feet of torque, shooting the car from 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. Opt for the Blackwing, and you're looking at 760 horsepower, sub 3.5 seconds 0-60 times, and enough torque to snap your neck if you're not ready. The Ultium battery pack offers up to 400 miles of range on a full charge, depending on trim and wheel size. DC fast charging capability means you can go from 10 to 80% in just about 20 minutes. Regenerative braking is adjustable, with a one-pedal driving mode that's surprisingly intuitive. And thanks to the adaptive air suspension and magnetic ride control, the Eldorado can transform from a soft, cloud-like cruiser to a firm, planted performance machine at the push of a button. Cadillac has also loaded the Eldorado with next-gen driver assistance. Super Cruise is on board, now enhanced with lane change on demand, automatic exit, and expanded mapping. The car can drive itself on over 500,000 miles of highways across North America. But the real standout is the new City Cruise feature, allowing hands-free navigation through select urban areas with advanced AI and V2X communication. It's not fully autonomous, but it's impressively close. One of the Eldorado's most talked about features is the crystal canopy roof. It's a single piece of electrochromic glass that spans the entire roof line, from windshield to rear window. With the touch of a button, you can adjust the transparency from fully opaque for privacy and shade to completely clear for an open sky experience. At night, it even mimics a starry sky with embedded LEDs, creating a mood unlike anything else on the road. Of course, a car like this doesn't come cheap. Pricing for the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado starts around $115,000 for the base dual-motor model, with the V-Series black wing trim pushing north of $160,000. There's also a limited-run launch edition featuring exclusive paint, badging, and interior themes are limited to just 1,200 units worldwide. Cadillac knows it's not just selling a car, it's selling an experience, a statement, a future-forward vision of American luxury that doesn't compromise. With the 2026 Eldorado, it feels like the brand is back in a big way. And while the landscape is more crowded than ever, the Eldorado stands apart with a rare mix of heritage, high-tech innovation, and sheer presence. So who is this car really for? It's for those who want more than just an electric vehicle. It's for the driver who wants power, elegance, and individuality. For the person who isn't impressed by minimalism, but craves personality. For someone who respects tradition but lives in the now. The Eldorado is about excess, but in a way that feels intentional and not wasteful, not outdated, but redefined for a new generation. And Cadillac seems to have nailed it. While it remains to be seen how the market responds, early pre-orders have been strong, and buzz is building across social media, luxury lifestyle circles, and forums alike. As the electric revolution continues to reshape the industry, it's clear that brands like Cadillac aren't just adapting, they're reinventing themselves. The 2026 Eldorado isn't just a return, it's a reinvention, a bold vision of what American luxury can be, wrapped in a body that demands attention and loaded with tech that rivals anything from Germany or Silicon Valley. We'll have a full test drive video as soon as we get our hands on one, but from everything we've seen so far, the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado is shaping up to be one of the standout vehicles of the year, maybe even the decade. That's it for today's dive into the future. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our full review when we get behind the wheel. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So is the new Eldorado everything you hoped for? Too flashy? Or just right? Would you take it over a Tesla Model S or a Mercedes EQS? Until next time, stay curious, drive smart, and as always keep it locked on Car Craze.